make sure you're subscribed to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? It shows the most, does the most. JerCrispy, welcome back to another video. The Crother Ranger was just a different type of Power Ranger. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow, so some music's gonna pop on the screen. Let's see what they got going on with this one, man. Good title.
Oh, I'm like, oh, this about to be tight. I could hear the music playing. Oh, no, man really hit the Call of Duty drop shot and turned man into a Funko Pop. Okay, today we are talking about a Ranger that y'all voted on the community poll. A Ranger so different that he counts as a 6 Ranger and a Red Ranger. A Ranger that is so him they had to put his voice in Devil May Cry. The Quantum Ranger. And I'm here to tell you how different this boy really is. So let's get right into it. So we start this off with the villainess of the show just finished shopping and coming face to face with a firing squad. Dang. And after not much negotiations,
fire. Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all this. What did I tell y'all about this, bro? Y'all know every single time police, army of anybody, why do they think they could be a villain? You have to be the most hoest character. You should know that, bro. You should know you're the hoest character out of everybody. I hit my nuts. Oh, I'm gonna feel that later.
Hey, I'm just saying the police any year and any timeline know how to do their job. Well, this task force that we just watched unload on this chick is actually led by Eric Meyer, also known as the Quantum Ranger, but we're not there just yet. But Eric and the main Red Ranger, Wesley, actually know each other. Wesley walked up to the man like, hey man, it's been a minute, how you doing? And to disrespect, Eric really left Wes hanging right there. Nah, I ain't gonna
that's
lie,
crazy.
that's wild, bro. Really put all 5 fingers
yeah, ain't
out.
no way I'm trying to put my hand out, trying to be cool with you. You just gonna do some stuff like that? Ain't no way. I would have had. This is what I would have did. I would have reversed that mug. I would have been like this to this. Straight throwing the hands. That boy. That left, right, night. Yeah, I don't miss a step. Like, come on now.
Ready for that dap and try to salvage it by turning it into a fist bump and still got ignored. Nah, I'd be swinging. Nah, Eric really done little bro the Red Ranger. But I will say both are really surprised to see each other, and Wes gets even more surprised when he realizes Eric is actually working for Wes's father. But after these two groups go their separate ways, the Rangers actually ask Wes how he knows Eric and why was he acting so weird around him. And yeah, Wes breaks it down to them that him and Eric actually were friends all the way up until college, even somewhat rivals, always pushing each other to do better. The thing is, however, Eric had a rapper's backstory as he done grew up pouring in the slums. I just know my man got a mixtape somewhere. But this inevitably gave our boy a chip on his shoulder when it came to rich people, which is understandable.
Well, what type of soda is that? That dirty soda.
But this inevitably gave our boy a chip on his
that nasty soda. That Dr. Dunder ass soda. Yeah, my nigga, y'all saw me drink that Dr. Thunder one time. Never again. That was a one-time thing in life.
Shoulder when it came to rich people, which is understandable, as he realized in life and crawling up to college that everything that he was going to work 10 times hard for, everyone else was going to be given by birthright. And this even changed the way he looked at Wes, changing their friendship into resentment, as he looks at Wes as a nepo baby, which he kind of is, as he wastes his potential and squanders away everything that his parents give him, pretty much taking for granted everything Eric wished he had in life. And I ain't gonna lie, that backstory too relatable. You know what else is relatable? This app that I've been using called Polybuzz is sponsored today's video. Use my promo code and thank them. Power Rangers had to fight their monster of the week, and that monster was piecing up just a little bit.
Damn. Nigga is throwing them bitches.
Gonna lie to you. Where the monster ends up blasting the Rangers and Eric's squad, and in the process breaking the Red Ranger's visor. And I don't know, somehow, some way, Eric, who is right in front of him, could tell from this itty bitty little triangle cutout that that was Wes underneath.
There you go.
Wes,
Like, bro, if I would have saw this, I wouldn't know who it is. I would have been shooting in the dark. I'd be like, okay, it's a white man. But if that
Right.
wasn't even a crazy enough reach, Wes's father, who's like yards away, could see through that itty bitty little visor that it was also Wes. Like, come on, bruh. Oh, and the father come up to him like, bro, you supposed to be running a family business. Why are you up in spandex? Wes tells him, I'm a ranger, dad. And skedaddles out of there. And Eric at this moment is pissed as he looks at this as him being gifted.
What the feel like you mad because this nigga a whole ranger, your ass just working for your dad? Joe, bum ass, I hate a hating ass nigga, man. Hold up, son. That nigga was hating on that man the whole time. You would have never known that was me if my stuff got broken right there. They gave me that cheapo plastic. That cheapo plastic mask. Man.
Another achievement while Eric is having to work hard and seeing the gap between them getting even further. But luckily for him, next episode, things is a thing to change. As Ransack, the main villain of the show, and the Rangers are on the prowl for the...
Bruh, I know this Freddy Krueger wannabe ass, ugly ass, nasty ass.
As Ransack, the main
this
villain
nasty
of the...
ass, wannabe eye ass, wannabe cyborg, Freddy skin piece ass, wannabe old ass nigga ass. What's that nigga off of the Mortal Kombat with the laser eyes? That what that nigga look like. Cyborg off of T-Titan ass nigga.
Show and the Rangers are on the prowl for the quantum powers. But Eric and his team get wind of this and say, hey, let's throw our hat in the ring too, you feel me? You know, your boy trying to ranger up on some hoes, ha ha. But as all these factions end up fighting the power and end up fighting over it, this gives Eric the opportunity to take it for himself. Oh, and you could tell Eric was ready for it. He done put his whole damn fist up in that thing. Nah, homie, he got that night, but before man could spit on it and try it again, he got interrupted by some minion. Good thing his old buddy Weston came in with a save and they fought off the minions, and these boys might have a love-hate relationship, but I can really tell they deep down besties. Nah, they really posed up like they gonna have their own buddy cop movie. But after one minion tries to take a sneak shot at Eric, the containment holding the quantum power starts to glow. And right as this happens, Circuit flies on in and says the stupidest worst time thing you could possibly say in this moment. Pretty much explaining to Eric the one thing they don't want him to do.
Oh, Wes, you have to stop Eric before he realizes that thing he tried to put his hand in earlier is working now. He could slide his fingers in and become the Quantum Ranger. We wouldn't want that to happen. Oh, my bad.
Oh, and that he does as our boy Eric finally becomes the Quantum Ranger. And oh, if you haven't seen this season of Rangers, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, he really looks a lot like the Red Ranger, just with some black and some spiky details. And you would be right, as I feel like this is a great representation of Eric's personality, as he truly does think he should be a Red Ranger in his own right. And if you try to debate me on this, like, oh, Shaman, he's not a Red Ranger, he's a Sixth Ranger.
Shut the fuck up.
He was in the Forever Red special that was Red Rangers only. He qualifies as a Red Ranger and a Sixth Ranger because he just different. Bro, Wes wasn't even knowing what he was seeing. He couldn't believe it. He's like, no, boy's about to take my job. Yo, Owl, what do you got on him?
I got nothing on him. You're fine.
Oh, and I know Wes was pissed deep down in his soul. Like, this man just took my whole flow. Oh, and to make it worse, the other Rangers were in distress while they were fighting the monster of the week, and this man just come out of nowhere like, hey, y'all need to tag me in. Oh, the Rangers were dumbfounded. They didn't even know who it was yet. They're like, yo, who is this guy? Did we get a new leader? Thank God. Wes come in like,
no guys, I'm here.
Oh, dang it. Oh, but back to Eric, he been a Ranger for 5 whole seconds, and this man already aura farming this shit. Boy, really like, your new Red Ranger has a...
You know, one thing I just be realizing, why the fuck they be making the blue, yellow, orange, blue, yellow, pink, and green Ranger the weakest one? They be making my red one. I don't know, like, hands down, red and black is my favorite color, but come on now. You ain't got to make the Red Ranger that powerful all the time, though. Other Rangers got to be going dumb, too.
survive. And that he did, as he done jumped down. And I'll let you know now, Eric is the type to shoot first, ask question later, as he done turned the pistol to kill mode and erase everything in seconds. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this man pistol might be a pay-to-win skin, because this thing got red tracers and smoke screens when he fire it. Nah, sir, what Call of Duty bundle did you buy with that? Tell me, please. Oh, and you already know he could turn the blicky to a sword. This ain't even a surprise anymore for y'all. Oh, and this is how I know the spotlight made for man, because he done start dropping the frame rate on him. Boy was moving like he got 500 ping. Oh, and after he was done with the minions, he done pulled up to the main monster like, hey, let's get to this good old-fashioned Mexican standoff. Oh, I'm like, oh, this about to be tight. I could hear the music playing. Oh no, man really hit the Call of Duty drop shot and turned man into a Funko Pop. And that was all boys' first day out, and we still got more crazy stuff to cover. So if you're liking so far, please consider subscribing, as we are somehow halfway to our 100K goal for the year. And I know a lot of people don't even realize they maybe not be subscribed or think it might cost something. It's free, just give it a click. And you know what, my birthday coming up September, so you could think of it like an early birthday gift. Well, after both the Rangers and the villains failed miserably to get the Quantum Ranger powers, they still had a chance to get over on each other by getting the Q-Rex Zord, which is the most powerful Zord in Time Force. And they'll be fighting each other to get this. But of course, like always, Eric gets the deets and he's on his way to try to caught that thing too. But after Eric and Wes go on a whole bunch of time travel shenanigans and actually meeting a real life T-Rex, they come back and Eric actually finds the Q-Rex Zord that had got damaged in a previous fight, and he is here to claim it as his own. But you know Wes can't let that happen, so he decides to butt in, and ooh, Eric was waiting his whole life for this moment. Oh, and Eric let out all his pent-up frustration and just told boy straight up, you just a nepo baby. I don't know why they made you a ranger. You just Jaden Smith to me. And oh no, right there is some fighting words. Jaden Smith? You done called me the Karate Kid? Oh, and Wes wasn't about to let that type of disrespect fly, and he said, you better morph up or shut up. And that they did as they got straight into that action. And I ain't gonna lie, watching both of these guys fight, it was a little hard to keep track. It really kind of like that meme where it's like, yo, you can cheat off my work, but you can just change a few things. It was hard for me to tell who at first. Eric came in with a flying punch just to get judo flip, but Eric quick with a rebuttal as he then stood a kick straight to man's dome. And right now you really gonna be thinking these guys are that same person as they done start throwing out identical kicks and punches to each other. Wes was really looking at him like, I have never witnessed this style before. Oh, but Eric went sneaky because he's like, yo, look, it's a dinosaur. Oh, what? And proceeded to hit the mag dump on man. Oh, and he told Wes straight up, I'm about to make the Quantum Zord. As he goes and becomes the master of the Q-Rex Zord and makes it transform into its own standalone Mexican Zord, which I ain't gonna lie, the design.
That nigga did all that just to be hating. That nigga one hating ass ranger. That gotta be the most hated ranger. We gotta do a deep dive, but the most hated rangers, bro. That nigga be hating on other rangers.
Tough. But with Eric accomplishing this, it really shows how Time Force breaks a mold with this character, as he is stronger than all the Rangers, having the strongest sword and power, and he becomes his own solo act, pretty much being an anti-hero to the Power Rangers, where yeah, they're both fighting for the side of good, but that doesn't mean they need to team up. He only helps them on occasion and sometimes even fights against them. I just thought it was really cool to not get a total mainstay into the Group 6 Ranger, but still getting it. Pretty rare. But Eric kind of stays in the background for a good bit. He fights here and there, and we do learn more about him, knowing that he has a more loving nature. He just has a hard exterior. And they were pretty much pissed whenever they had to see each other, which is pretty funny. But one quick story, there was actually a mutant that broke the mind control and didn't want to like destroy everything and fight. And Eric was still trying to kill it, and the Green Ranger was trying to save it. And Eric was like fighting off the Power Rangers, and he's even down to shoot the Green Ranger and take him out too. But after hearing the monsters please and the Green Rangers please, he just misfires and says, F it, I guess my gun's jam, and walks away. Kind of showing that, yeah, he is lovable at times. He's just hard-coded and a bit cocky, which I like at times in my characters. But he did say something a little out of pocket when he said his Q-Rex Zord could take on Tommy Oliver's Dragon Zord and defeat it. My boy. Hey, I'm not Death Battle. I don't know the statistics on that. I don't know the numbers, but I'm just saying you met Tommy Oliver, bro. I'm just wondering why you ain't say that to his face. If it were me, I would have went Zord for Sword just to prove a point, but you didn't. I'm just saying. Speaking of his Zord, he actually gets it took a few episodes later. I'm just saying. Now what happened to Tommy Oliver?
Wouldn't let that happen.
But he gets taken by this minion, is able to replicate his voice and controls the Zord and wreaks a whole bunch of havoc with it. Oh, and you know the Time Force Rangers try their best to help out and stop this monster, but it is too strong for them, and they say, hey, we need to work as a team. Oh, you know this boy Eric spells team with an I in it because he is only here for himself. And I will say in all my years, especially in a kid show, that Eric can be the only character that is selfish and doesn't believe in teamwork and still gets rewarded for it. Because what I'm about to explain to you next will defy all Power Rangers status quo from here and solidify just how different the Quantum Ranger is, not just from the rest of the cast, not just as a Sixth Ranger, but as a Power Ranger in general. As what he is about to do might really hoodwink you into thinking Power Ranger in general. As what he is about to do might really hoodwink you. As a Power Ranger in general, as what he is about to do might really hoodwink you into thinking that the Quantum Ranger might actually be, in fact, the main character of the show. But
no, I was looking back at go back to the Rangers lineup. Okay, this nigga is clean. This nigga is clean. That nigga right here, this nigga is clean. I ain't gonna hold you. This is clean. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. That nigga clean. That nigga a clean ass nigga.
Power Ranger in general. Understand, as a Power Ranger fan, casual or new to the series, there are certain running themes and moments that happen across all the different series. Take, for example, how usually every Power Ranger team usually gets an additional member, usually known as the Sixth Ranger, or how every Power Ranger team usually has a mentor, something like Zordon or Udana. And some of these things may be subject to change, but one thing that is always consistent through all the Power Ranger series is something that's only gifted to the leader of the Power Rangers, the Red Ranger, and the Red Ranger only, known as a battleizer. Oh, and I know Eric heard me said Red Rangers only, and he already in that back got his hands rubbing. Eric gets surrounded and outnumbered by minions and hits us with some really bad helmet CGI. I don't know why this reminds me of that really bad Steven Seagal on the bike CGI. It just made me laugh. His sword reaches out to him and tells him, hey, Brody, I got something special for you.
This nigga.
Oh, and it looked tough too. I can't even lie. And I know on the show they try to say it's not a battleizer, it's his mega mode or whatever. But come on, that thing's a battleizer. But the thing that makes this worse is he done got this power up before the actual Red Ranger did.
That's crazy.
Wes don't get his until like 12 episodes later. This stuff is ridiculous. Now there gotta be some favoritism in that back. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, and his debut fight was clean because man really turned into Baraka with roller skates. Boy was wishing past people. He was schmoving. Now boy was dancing with the blades. He even hit the pirouette. Boy thought he was on ATL. Oh, and bro, I don't even gotta say it. You already seen the channel enough. He can turn the blades into guns. Oh, and this man flexing knows no bounds because his Zord was down for the count. So he's like, hey, I'll just defeat the monster of the week by myself, solo dolo, and one shots an enlarged monster with his battleizer.
He's different.
Ain't no way, son. What the this nigga did that with a monster with one slice. It's crazy, bro.
I am repeating this for the umpteenth time. I didn't even know that was possible. Bro, I have watched a lot of Power Rangers and I cannot for the life of me think of an instance where a Ranger without a Zord defeated a Enlarger. If you know one, comment down below because I cannot think of one because this boy is just different. But he really stays this way through the whole series, really sticking to his guns. He does have a bit of a redemption where he does fight with Wes and takes a bullet for him, but a lot of that stuff I really recommend checking out for yourself. But if you want to hear me talk about the Quantum Rangers some more, I talk about them in our Forever Red.
Anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow us, social media, pop up on the screen. I see y'all when I see y'all. Love y'all to the bottom of my heart.
Special one.